Bit of good old handwriting there. Been a while since I had to do that. Hello, my name's Martin and this is Classical DIY. This channel is looking to not only improve your attention and focus, but basically act as a record of all the DIY I do. There is quite a bit of it generally. So my formats for these videos will be a little small introduction, then we'll cut to me doing the work. You'll see every single nail that's hammered, every single swipe of the sandpaper, and everything that goes wrong in between. This will be overlaid with classical music, or it will be nature sounds. So people looking for a bit of focus can just stick on some nice sounds, and the people looking for DIY can put it on and just enjoy watching me make a mess. So this is my little shed. I rent this house for the landlord. He was kind enough to give me a new shed when we turned up. Garden and the shed that was here was horribly dilapidated, so I promised to look after it, as all my housemates had failed to. In return, he just let me get on with it. So built this nice little shelving unit here. This holds all the little toolboxes you get that you just never get an ending pile of. Got my little electronics bit here. I pretend to know how to solder and fix things. I got the power area here. I've got smart switches, your 13 amp on a little fuse there, or trip switch is better known. All measuring gear. As you can see, a bit of a fan of Ryobi. This is a dust extractor that goes down there. Yes, a bit of a fan of Ryobi. For what I need it to do, it's a good little tool set. It's reliable. Hasn't seen me wrong yet. But I am moving back to cordless corded tools as well, being I'm bored of swapping out batteries every now and then. I've got my chopping area, just a little chop saw there. Got the bigger miter saw under the table. All my drill bits and bits and bobs, pliers, screwdrivers. We've got the good old pillar drill, which I want to start using more of. Got hammers, and then down below, oh dear, we got, yep, as I said earlier, the miter saw. We've got angle grinders, we've got planers, we've got belt sander that needs to be restored. Down here we got the router table I picked up from a car boot. It's 15 quid, but it needs a bit of love, so we'll get that as one of the projects on the go, and all my other tools. So yeah, I'll be looking to do woodwork, tool restores, random fixes of things I found that are broken, and I will be doing bits outside. You know, I want to put some new paving in, which we'll go into in a minute. All sorts of things really, just basically any of the DIY I do around the garden and shed. Picked these up at the car boot the other day, £5 for both of them. So one of our videos will be getting these restored as well. So yeah, this one's got a good iron in it, so pretty chuffed about. And we'll be learning how to use a plane. We'll go out into the garden. So yeah, so this is looking a lot better compared to what it was when we first moved in. Still a bit of rubbish to get rid of around the back here. I'll hide it behind the door. I made this. This is a nice deep bed for some honeysuckle there. Little bee landing on the birdhouse that I built. One of the videos you'll be watching paint dry with me. We paint those. Built these to just keep the birds off the strawberries. Built this to help, well, sunflowers today, and probably for the rest of the summer. We've got this project going on. There's going to be some benches. More about that later. We've got a pallet to break up down there. And I want to put a pond in here, so that'll be a project that we'll do. You wonder why I didn't get the garage? That's because the landlord uses it for storage, so no luck there. I built this little lean-to, you can see here, just to give me, because it was wasted space all along here. I mean, you'll see when we turn the corner here, there was just a really good amount of room. But I built this 5 years ago now, and it's starting to get a little bit old. the kids managed to drop a football dead on it and take some of it out, so I'll just patch that up for now. We are going to have to look for a new solution later this year. Part of me is thinking of clearing all this out and then maybe sealing this bit off and just having that bit, because where I've screwed the roof into here, even though I've used sealant and everything, the water's running through the felt and then rotting the insides of the roof of the garage shed. So this will probably all have to just come away, refelt the roof, and then just have this bit as a lean-to and leave this as an empty void, which is again a horrible waste of space, but is what it is. We'll see. If anyone has a great idea on how to roof this bit where we'll without damaging the shed roof, feel free to tell me. When I moved in, I found that this wall was only held together by these, and it was looking a bit sorry, so one of the things I did do was build some ties into it. So I did this brickwork, first ever bit of brickwork. I think it will come out all right in the end, and then it's got ties into this wall, so that has stopped it from swaying, and obviously the strength of the entire lean-to is helping hold it in place as well. You can see where there are some bits where this is drying out quite nicely, and it's starting to flex a bit. Who knows, maybe one day we'll have some money to move out and get my own proper workshop. So there you have it. This is my little shed. Right, that's my introduction. Thank you for listening, and we'll speak soon.